Hey, did you hear about that new Kentucky Derby thing? Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, I heard about that. I think it was Aristides, that one. That was pretty interesting. Wait a second. You're John Rockefeller, aren't you?
I am, but why are you asking?
Wow. Truthfully, you're like my idol. I mean, I've always aspired to reach the success that you have, and I know this is going to sound a little weird, but do you think you could give me some tips? Of course. It all started back at Hewitt and Tuttle when I was only 16 years old. I worked as a bookkeeper then, made about 50 cents a day. I was especially good at calculating costs for the store, which has helped me in my recent life. Although I was young, those life experiences really opened me up to the working world. It was there that I came up with my first two goals, of living to 100 years old and making $100,000. Wait, so you had a small job just like me?
Of course, everyone has to start somewhere. After my tenure at Hewitt and Tuttle, I joined in a business venture with a few other men, and we built an oil refinery up in Ohio and started our business. At this point in my life, most people use whale oil for their fuel, but this is quickly becoming too expensive. The oil industry is simply disrespected in America. I bought out the company from my fellow business owners for $22,500. I call it the data at 25 That is a part of success, young man. One needs to take risks and have an eye for the industry to succeed in capitalism. After I bought out full ownership of the company from my fellow business owners, I created Standard Oil, which after 4 months of my ruthless buying of small companies became the largest shipper of oil and kerosene in the country. I called myself an angel of mercy. I bought out the small and poor companies and created a stronger and more efficient industry. We were going horizontally and vertically. We were buying out the small companies, and we were improving our transportation network. And here we are today. Hopefully one day we can continue to grow stronger as a company.
Well, thank you for the tips. That was really informative and it really helped me. But I just have one more question. How do you like the coffee?
Awful.
I wonder, perhaps I could make one. Then I could learn maybe how to make it cheaper. Where would I make it out of? I don't have any access to steel. Maybe I could make it out of something other than steel. I do have some things lying around my house that could work. But then, how would it go? I don't have any access to these steam engines or electric engines. But maybe I could use ethanol. Yeah, that's an easy resource to get. And maybe I could produce energy through combustion. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, this will work. I know a few people that could help me out with this too. And my garage in back of my house could be my workshop. I could use an old bicycle wheel for it. And maybe to steer it I could use a tiller. Yeah, I can see it now. Ford's, what could it be? A bicycle has 2 wheels. This is gonna have 4. Bicycle. A quadricycle. Yeah, Ford's quadricycle. No need for a horse with this new creation. Oh, this is amazing. I need to get on it right away. But, wow, the time has flown. I need to return to Clara. She might begin to worry. But once she hears this idea, she'll be in awe. Excuse me. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Anytime, sir. Hope you come back soon.
I will. And maybe the next time I come back, I'll have another great idea. Hello, how can I help you, sir?
I'll have a small coffee, thank you.
Alright. That'll be 10 cents.
Wait, 10 cents? That's outrageous.
Well, we need to keep our prices high in this terrible economy.
I can't keep coming here with those high prices.
Maybe I can help you. Let me introduce myself. I am Presidential-elect Franklin Roosevelt.
I thought your voice sounded familiar, but how can you help me?
Well, once I'm inaugurated next month, I plan to put through as many programs as possible to help get the economy moving and help people like you who are unemployed.
How?
I'm going to create lots of programs, specifically to help the unemployed recover and prevent this from ever happening again. One of my ideas is to create a program which will hire people to build various things for public use. That way, we're employing the public while giving them services at the same time.
That sounds great. Where do I sign up?
You'll hear about it soon enough. We have a Democratic majority in the Senate and the House right now, so it's going to be happening anyway.
Waiter, come back. I'm sorry for yelling. I'll take a small coffee too. Thanks for meeting with me, Mr. President.
You're welcome.
This is a non-violent protest against segregation, which it worked. That's why now I can come into this building with white people under one roof and enjoy this coffee.
The only thing I heard about you was your famous speech on the radio.
You don't get out much, do you?
No.
Well, that was a marvelous day when we marched down to Washington and had a gigantic rally for equality for all Americans, including African Americans. This dream came true when the government created the Civil Rights Bill, which gave every citizen the equal rights we deserve.
Wow, you're an inspirational person, aren't you?
Thank you for that compliment, and this coffee was splendid. I must be getting home now.
Here you are, sir. President Nixon? Wow, welcome to District Cafe.
Well, thank you.
Could I ask you a question, please?
Not at all. It's my duty to answer any questions my fellow Americans have.
What's it like to be president?
Well, it's very difficult. Dealing with the Soviet Union and China with their communism, I had to negotiate many plans to help steer them away from war. So now, as you can see, we are at peace.
What about the Vietnam War?
I believe we were losing the war to the Vietnamese. North Vietnam had too many forces. So I did what any president would do. I made an code with North Vietnam, and now we pulled out, and we have peace again. Any other questions you would like to ask?
What about the Watergate scandal?
Well, many people have accused me of working with the burglars who tried to steal those secret documents and wiretap phones. But I personally had no involvement with them. I had to resign to try to help the process of healing after those scandals arose.
I see. Well, how can I be sure that you didn't do it? I mean, there's so much evidence against you.
Well, you can't. That is the problem with the presidency. We have no more secrets we can hide. Every president has a secret or two, but I stay that way.
I'm sure it will, Mr. Nixon.
Well, thank you for the coffee, sir. It was very good.
Thank you, Mr. Nixon.
Goodbye.
Hey there, can I offer you guys some coffee?
Yeah, sure. I think
I'll have a caramel espresso latte with whipped cream, hold the cream.
Yeah, I'll just have a small coffee.
Alright, cool. I'll be back with that cream only.
So I've been thinking about the computer business, Bill. I see it going towards personal, extravagant, fun devices that we can just, one day we'll be able to whip them out of our pockets and just be able to touch them and use this information that just comes to us. We'll be able to use it anywhere.
No. The future is in business. The money is in business. It's all about the money. It's just not worth it if we're not making money. We have to stick with business. Business is where our current customers are. Business is where the future will be.
No, Bill, I'm telling you, they don't want these cheap plastic PCs. They want something made of aluminum, something that feels good in the hand, something they can just pick up and use. They don't want all of these plastic pieces of junk that you throw away every year.
Okay, Steve, no, aluminum is going to be way too expensive to use. We just can't afford those kind of materials. Alright, let's just stick with what we're doing right now. We can think about this in the future.
Well, I don't know what you're doing. You have lost your touch. What happened to the old Bill Gates, who helped reinvent the computer market?
It's just not worth it. Business is the future.
You helped reinvent the computer market. You were an innovator. Now you are just an average CEO who doesn't do anything. He just takes the money and runs.
Okay, well fine then. Why don't we just leave?
Fine. Waiter, latte me now.
Alright, here you go, sir.
Oh, you forgot the avocado. Work harder next time. We are leaving.
Can I just have my small coffee, please?
Sure, I was getting a sec. Hello. You may know me, and you may not. Well, I'm the owner of the History Cafe, a cafe that's been around and owned by my family since the early 1800s. But I'm sorry to say that our time is running short at the History Cafe. We've served our lives to creating the best coffee we could find, but in these troubling economic times, I fear that we are starting to go out of business.
I'm here for repossession!
Well, anyways, I've decided that everything must go. 90% sales on all coffee or anything else that we have at the History Cafe. Maybe if we don't get enough sales, it could be all free. So you should come now while the sales are happening and while the coffee's still here. Because Lord only knows how fast it'll just all be gone. So you should come on down to the History Cafe. You won't be sorry.